What is going on, you savage? Open the show. Everyone's like, oh, it's a day late. Is it? Is it a day late? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it came out on Saturday. Maybe fucking deal with it. Maybe I was in Disney World, son. Because I was. Anyway, here we go. Going to do a show anyway because I got to, mister. Can't let a week go by. I'm fired up for today. Fired up today because I can relate. I can relate, but it's bullshit, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about it. Do me a favor. Head over to TravisCrutcher.com. Check out the Grind Syndicate if you have not done so already. The link is in the description of this episode. Cool shit happening over there. Monthly live trainings, daily check-ins from me. A tribe of real fucking people that give a shit about moving forward is coming together. So I hope you check it out. And, first month's free. Just type in Get Started, the promo code, and you can check it out for free for a month. If you love it, stick around. If you hate it, fucking see you bye. No big deal. Anyway, I'm going to now shut up so I can thereby talk some more.
Welcome to Not Sorry with Travis Crutcher, the show where Travis will say some things that might trigger you, offend you, make you laugh, or even motivate you. So, if you're not easily offended, stick around and enjoy. On the other hand, if you are easily offended, listen anyway. Then go tell everyone how triggered you were. Either way, you can be certain of one thing. Travis is not sorry.
All right, here we go. So today I'm going to hit on some nerves, and I'm cool with that. If you listened to the show before, you're fucking keenly aware that I'm okay with hitting some nerves. But here's the deal. I don't care what baggage you've been carrying around, what story you've been told since you were a kid, what messed up stuff you think justifies you being stuck where you are. If you're still blaming your childhood, your parents, or whatever fucking trauma for why you haven't gotten your shit together yet, then it's time to grow the fuck up. Like, let's get one thing straight, okay? This isn't me diminishing your past. We all have stuff, right? Every fucking person has skeletons lurking. If you've paid attention or heard me speak or have been following me for the last 4 years or whatever, you know that I've come from some fucking weird shit, right? Some of it's real trauma that everyone's gone through. Some of it is also just our own twisted perspective, right? But either way, that shit does not define you unless you let it. If you keep dragging around the same sad story about how your past screwed you, okay? It's because it's convenient. It's convenient to keep that excuse tucked in your back pocket. Let me break it down like this. Every time you say, well, I'm like this because of X, Y, Z, you're throwing your power in the fucking trash. You're handing over your future to something you can't change. I mean, that shit already happened, right? So why are you letting it ruin your life right now? And let's get brutally honest, right? How many times have you used your past as your get out of jail free card, right? I mean, I know when I was like in my adolescent years, I was like, oh, fucking, I did this because of whatever. Or I don't give a shit because of this. Like, we've done it. Everyone's done it. You fail a relationship. Oh, I didn't have a good role model. You're fucking lazy at work. Well, I was never taught discipline, right? I heard that a million fucking times. You don't go after your goals. I wasn't encouraged as a kid. Okay. Newsflash. The world doesn't give a fuck about those reasons. No one is sitting around going, oh, you poor thing. Of course you didn't try it because you had a rough childhood. People either out there getting shit done or they're not. It's plain and simple, right? So now this is the part where some of you might be thinking, but Travis, it's not that easy. Yeah, you're right. It's not easy. Nothing worth doing ever is, though. But here's the kicker. The hardest part isn't overcoming the past. It's choosing to stop hiding behind it. You've built your whole damn personality around it, haven't you? A lot of people have. I know a lot of people out there that their entire personality is this victimhood. And it's the reason for everything, right? Why they don't take risks, why they don't, stick things out, why they don't open up to people. And they fucking are just holding on to the past. But then when they do that, they never have to step up, right? They never have to fail, never have to actually fucking try. But there is a strategy that I'm going to share with you that if you or someone you know is doing this, can fucking finally break free of it, right? Because that's the whole point, is to get past this shit. So I'm going to give you a solid strategy here. One solid strategy. I'm not going to list 3 or 4, 57,000, right? One solid strategy that will, without a doubt, change the way you look at life. And it's called radical responsibility. Here's the deal. It doesn't matter what happened back in the day. It's your job to own what happens from here on out. Your life is your responsibility. And blaming your past is like digging your own grave and then wondering why you're stuck in a fucking hole. And this doesn't just go for past stuff. This goes for everything around you, right? You're responsible for you. You're responsible for your feelings, your actions, all that shit, your emotions. Radical responsibility means you take full ownership of every choice, every mistake, every win, and every loss. And I'm talking about owning it all, even when it feels unfair, right? Because guess what? Life is fucking unfair. There is no great equalizer out there. It's unfair. You might not have had a fair shot, right? You might have been dealt a shitty hand, but right now that's irrelevant. Radical responsibility isn't about being a victim. It's about reclaiming power. Every time you say, that's on me, you take control back. If you know me in real life, you know this is my shit, man. If anything that I was involved in fucks up, that's my bad, man. I fucked this up. Even if the totality of it wasn't my fault, I'm going to own the piece of it that I could have done better because it helps me fucking improve, right? I'm not putting the blame on anyone else. If we're playing basketball on a team, I'm going to take ownership of every fuck up that I had. Not that you missed the last 3-pointer that could have won the game. I helped get us to that loss, and here's how, right? Radical fucking responsibility. You have to break the pattern, right? You have to ditch the narrative. If you catch yourself saying, I'm like this because, stop right there. That's the language of someone who's looking for a free pass. Just replace it with, I choose to do this, and that's on me. Like, even say it out loud right now. It feels fucking different. And that's not some easy feel-good slogan. That's real change. You've got to own every choice. When you let go of the blame game, you drop the excuses, you open yourself up for serious fucking growth. And don't get me wrong, it's going to be uncomfortable, right? It's going to feel like you're yanking off a mask that's been glued to your face. But guess what? Underneath is the version of you who can actually get shit done. So here's the bottom line. Stop waiting for someone to come save you from the baggage you're clinging on to. Stop thinking the world is supposed to fix what you're carrying. It's time to bury the past for good, not on some bullshit self-pity ritual, but as a clear decision to move forward. Own every fucking part of your life like a badass. Radical responsibility is tough, but if you want real freedom, it is the only way. And that's it. That's the whole show. Own that shit. Own every second. Own every mistake. Own every fuck up, every failure, and own the fucking wins. Right? This can be just as toxic for people who never give themselves credit for shit because of where they come from. Right? I know people who are on the other side of this coin who had a really easy life, cake upbringing, had everything handed to them, fucking no problem. And now they have a really good life and they feel like shit for it. And they won't take any credit for the hard work they've put in, the fucking job they've gotten, any of that stuff because, well, I'm like this because whatever. Fuck that. Own your wins too. Radical responsibility is both sides of this, right? It's owning your fuck ups and owning your wins, taking actual responsibility for how you are in control of your own fucking life. Don't let anything else get in your way. Don't let any baggage weigh you down because it is going to fucking stop you from achieving what you're here to do. Cool? All right. Anyway, hope you guys dug it. Hope you took something away from it, and I will talk to you next time. Later.